Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video, and I've got the donkey shirt on still, so you know what day I recorded all these videos in. But hey, that's what people do, and I'm not here to jibe you, to send you in a different direction. I'm not one of those guys. I tell you how many videos I record. I don't record a lot. I'm lazy. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, I'm wearing the same shirt. I don't try and hide those things from you. I don't wear different shirts in the same day. That's weird. I probably would. It is actually a good idea, but I don't know. I totally don't agree with it. And it's kind of interesting to know, like, hey, I record like 4 videos. I usually, like, the max videos I record in one day to do a batch thing is usually about 5 at the most. I think that's all I've done. I don't think I've ever did more than that. Now, if my wife's not here, like, if I'm not, if I don't have my wife for a good amount of time and I'm not working, which I've had that where I've actually either one called in or called in sick or um, had a day off or took a day off, took a vacation day, um, and I had that was great. But today's not one of those days, so I'm not recording much. This is my third video today, so let's get down to talking about the movie I'm going to talk about. It's a movie review today. Let's talk about The Craft. And I don't remember if I reviewed this before, but if I did, it was probably back in the day when videos were really horrible. And I got to go back and do some of those reviews because they were really bad. I was holding a camera and going, and I'm sitting there recording, and when I go back and watch the video looks like it's like doing this thing, and I'm like, what in the world? So, I'll have to go back and definitely re-record some of them. People were commenting on an older movie too, and I'm going back and watching the video, and I'm just like, this is bad, really, really bad. See my vent right there. It's really awkward to be in the video. Anyways, um, so The Craft is about a bunch of girl witches. They're all hot. Nev Campbell's in it. Uh, I was gonna get that girl's name before I started doing this review too. I totally did not. Failed. Once again, Brad Tragic is on the losing end. Fairuza Balka, I think her name is. Oh my God, she's hot. I like her. Really like her. The one chick, I don't know what her name is. She's in a bunch of stuff. And then there's a black girl. I don't know what her name is. She's not in anything, I don't think. Um, I know of. But the main chick, she was in a bunch of other stuff too. I want to say it was a Twilight chick, but that can't be right. This is like the mid '90s movie, I think. So this movie was basically about these people who were into Wicca. They don't say it. They never say it. But I'm assuming that's what it was. These people are into Wicca. They're into Mother Nature and what's the name of the thing they talk about? I'm trying to think of the name of what they call the Mother Nature god. But anyway, they black chick, Nev Campbell and Fairuza Balk, that chick. Oh my God, I just wanna. Anyway, anyways, those 3 chicks, they're Wicca and they're doing all this stuff, and they introduce you at the beginning of the movie to these girls, and the whole movie is about this other girl becoming a part of the group, and then finding out what she got into. These people are nuts. These girls are nuts, um, and that's what the whole movie is about. Great movie. I love the movie. It's on my rewatchability classic movies that I want to own. I owned it at one point, and then I believe I pawned it off. But it's one of those movies where I eventually want to get back on Blu-ray, or I want to get back in my collection, but this time it's a Blu-ray to keep forever until I lay in my precious grave. Anyway, um, but yeah, it's one of those movies I like. I really like, and I rewatched it. Um, one for the channel. I couldn't remember if I reviewed it already. Okay. As soon as my voice is starting to go out, so this is probably gonna be the last video. I gotta do wrestling one though. That's gonna suck. Anyway, but The Craft is a really good movie. It came out in the mid '90s. Um, really cool music too. Um, there's a really cool. I thought I saw something crawling. I was freaking out. Um, but I remember seeing this movie when I was there was a period in my life where I was trying to get into Wicca, and I would come across this movie. Um, Stupid part of my life. Anyways, um, not saying that people who are into Wicca are stupid. I'm just saying that trying to get into something like that, you really should have other friends that are into it. Didn't really have that. Anyways, moving on. Um, but I came across this movie a long time ago. I found it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And for what it's worth, besides the chicks being good looking, has a good story, has a good plot, pretty neat. Um, they get crazy near the end, but it's just really a good movie. Like, man, I could watch this movie. I watched this movie pretty fast, and I just haven't finished it because of trying to do other things and finding other movies that I really, really want to watch. Next up, definitely going to watch The Gremlins um, very, very soon. If I don't watch Puppet Master, Puppet Master will probably hold off a little bit. I did do a video recently about this. You'll see that Puppet Master movies collection that I just bought recently. I talked about in another video, um, and that's where I was talking about classic movies. And The Craft is definitely a classic movie for me. I want it in my collection. I will own it. And the thing I like about this movie so much is that these characters, they all are super strong characters. They all have their own thing. And there's a struggle in all of these characters. That's what is so good about this movie. In that some movies today, they just cannot capture that. There needs to be challenges with characters in the movie, and they got to be good actors. Pulling things on my mouth. I don't know what is in there. What is on my hand? Do you see that? There's something in there. I don't know what that was. Some kind of fuzzball. Weird. How's it out? What, am I eating my clothes in my sleep or what? What's going on? Anyways, that's probably kind of gross. People were probably like, "Oh, that's disgusting." Whatever. Um, but good movie. So I don't really else to talk about The Craft. The Craft is just a really good movie. Like what else can I say about it? It's so well acted. The plot's pretty good. Simple plot. Of course, they're gonna turn like the new girl. One girl's trying to join the coven, I guess, or the group, and then she thought she belonged, and then they were too much because they wanted more of the power. Uh, I almost had it. I almost had it. Still trying to think about that god, what she calls the god. Uh, Iman? Whatever. Whatever. It's gonna bug me. I'm gonna finish it probably. I'm seriously at the end of it. That's why I'm reviewing it now. I know what happens, so I'm at the very very end of the movie. I'm already past the points to where whatever. I'm probably just gonna finish it to say I finished it. I may not even finish it because I know what happens at the end. It's just whatever. Um, it's been out a long time. If you haven't seen it, it's available on Netflix right now. Currently, it just went back on there. It was on there before, I'm pretty sure, and then it went back on there. And I didn't watch it the first time it was on there because I'll tell you, I've seen it before. But it does have your watchability factor. I just, there's tons of other movies usually on Netflix that I want to watch. And that's the thing too. If I own it, it's a different thing. A lot of these movies, I say watchability factor. It's the fact that when I want to watch them, I can watch them. I'm not gonna say I'm going to watch them if they're in my collection. I'm just saying that if I wanted to watch them again, I could, and it wouldn't be bad. There you go. Probably do a more in-depth video about rewatchability and what exactly do I think about that. I think that'd be kind of cool. But anyways, The Craft definitely worth checking out. And I mentioned this in previous videos, and I'm going to say it again. In the future, I'm going to put the links down below that you can purchase the products. They're the items I'm talking about, the movies and music, and give you some products down below that you can buy and purchase. And that'll go towards helping the channel get better with helping me get better equipment, to help fund and get better and do all that stuff. Because if I had some different programs, I probably could do a lot better. I had no problem with editing. It's just having the better programs to do it with. I think would motivate me to want to do that because I don't really have like an intro or anything like that now, which I'm not very high on having an intro, but I would like to do certain things and pay for to make the channel better. Get a better logo. Get a better. If I had an intro, I would want to pay for a good one and have somebody create one for me. I think that would be better because I can't do anything like that. Um, and possibly do some different stuff for the um, videos here on the channel. So anyway, that's where I stand on the craft. Definitely let me know what you think about that movie. And as always, keep rocking, keep on watching movies.